Hello, everyone, and thank you for waiting out there in the Where in the World Is, a W5 story session, on the My BC Consulting Facebook page, where every Monday I bring you someone who I'm connected to for a short time, a long time, or somewhere in between, and I ask them the W5 story questions of who, what, where, when, and why. So without further ado, who are you?
Who am I? Well, I'm Kathy Fester, and I am a relationship marketing strategist with Kit Communications.
Well, that's one who hat you wear. So what are 5 who hats that you wear, Kathy?
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm also co-founder of the Gratitude Appreciation Summit with you. And we have so much fun. And I'm also a master teacher. I teach music in a high school. So that's where I am right now. So it kind of looks kind of funky. Excuse me. Yeah, and I'm a mom, I'm a husband, I'm not a husband. I'm a mom. It's these masks, Jeanette. It's these masks.
Yes, yes.
I'm a mom, and yeah, I'm all
and
about.
You're a wife. You're not a husband, you're a wife. I'm
a
guessing.
Wife. Yes, thank you for correcting me.
No problem. So let's unpack 2 of those to go. So what do you do as a relationship specialist?
So what I do, strategist. I'm not a specialist in relationships. So very, very different things. So what I do is I help connect people through kindness and gratitude and sharing in business and in family and in life, just general life. So I help people come up with strategies on how to stay in touch with people. That's basically what I do.
As a wife, we're going to go down that road just for fun. What are some things you like to do? What you like to do with your husband? PG version.
Okay. What do I like to do? Well, we do pretty much everything together. We like construction. He does glazes for my pottery because I have a pottery studio. So he does all the formulas with that because he's kind of a math science kind of guy. Right now we're doing renos together and having an absolute blast. Yeah, we do lots of stuff together.
So where do you do your business relationship strategy? So where do you help people there? And where on this big blue marble do you live?
I live in the Metro Vancouver area in British Columbia, Canada, and which is the rainforest of the West. And I do my business online and in person. And I do group sessions as well. In fact, I'm doing a workshop this coming Saturday that I'm really excited about to touch on how to do this. This is Heart Month. And we need to connect. We need to connect with one another. So I'm sharing some ideas on how to do that this Saturday.
Okay. So when did you decide that you wanted to become a business relationship strategist?
Well, there's a story behind that, and I won't get into all the details, but I kind of fumbled across it. It wasn't something I was looking for. I was invited to an event and I got hooked. I knew I needed another job. We had spent a lot of money on our first phase of our renovations and we did it right. So of course you're never budgeted for doing it right. And I knew my husband at the time was an administrator in a school. And I knew he didn't have the time to pick up another job or another income. And I knew I didn't want to teach privately anymore. I have been there, done that. It wasn't my thing to teach privately full time. It's exhausting because kids don't practice. Did you know that?
I'm a big kid and I have a flute and I don't practice.
Yeah, kids don't practice. So, and I was one of those too. Yeah, it was doable. It was affordable. And now my business is going to take me into retirement because I'm retiring in a few years, and that's going to be our little bit of travel money and travel ideas, and that's sort of why I wanted to do the business initially, and now it's turned into a passion, which is how I've partnered up with Gratitude Appreciation Summit, where it's really become a passion to connect with people. I'm a natural connector. I love people. I
Mhm.
absolutely do. And I love connecting and networking and connecting people with one another. That's how you and I met. And it's made the business bigger and broader, which has been really a cool journey for me. Being a teacher, what do I
Mhm.
know about business? So I've actually invested a lot of time and energy learning, and now I'm teaching others how to do that. So it's kind of fun.
So ultimately, Kathy, what is your why in life?
My why in life, my why really is to spread kindness around the world. It really is.
Beautiful.
And it doesn't, that's not meant to sound hokey. It's truly in my heart. I even do it with my teaching. I do it in the workplace. I just came, that's why I was a little late. Sorry, folks. It was my fault for being a little late. I got stuck in the office with the ladies and I was just spreading some good cheer and kindness to much
Beautiful.
needed hardworking people. And we need that. We need that. There's so much ugly in the world and I don't want to be part of that. I want to be part of the good stuff. And there's a lot of people out there with the same mindset. So
Beautiful. Well, thank you, Kathy. I always learn something new. And Kathy and I, as she mentioned, are co-founders of the Gratitude and Appreciation Summit. And when we take the time to ask those questions, just who, what, where, when, why, will lead you into deeper relationships. So I encourage you all to practice the W5 on your relationships out there so you can build those great vehicles that'll take you to places where you never thought possible. So thank you, Kathy. We'll make sure that we share both your website and the event that you're doing on Saturday in the comments, the comment boxes below. And tune in next Monday at 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, where I bring you another one of my connections and we go deeper in relationship using the W5 story process.
thanks for
Bye-bye,
having
everyone.
me, Jeanette. Thanks for
Oh,
having
it's so
me.
good to see you, Kathy. Always so good to see you.